I don't know how to answer this question because being with a woman is different from being with a man.
The reason why I feel like that is because when I was when I was younger, guys didn't like me because I was brown and I was chocolate. Like, and that's real. I had to go through that. Yeah, I'm very masculine.
No. You know how women call men sassy?
Oh, yeah.
You ladies are manny. That's y'all new name.
So as soon as we link up, he pays for everything.
Where's he at now?
Yes. Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get into this. All right, guys. Now, today, I got a video for you from Daily Wrap-Up Crew. Let's do it.
Yo, let me get to this next topic. Why are women more likely to have balanced, equal partnerships with each other, but adapt to traditional gender roles when in relationships with men? I know somebody said was it you that said you date women?
Yes.
Okay. So you should go first on this.
Shout out to you.
Then, like, you know what I mean?
I've been battling with this question since you sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say, but as a woman, I don't know. It's just.
Have you been in a relationship with another woman, or you just
I date mostly women.
Okay.
But it's like I don't know how to answer this question because being with a woman is different from being with a man. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. Like I can go 50-50 with a woman. I can't.
And you won't consider her your roommate?
No, that's the thing. That's bae. It just depends on.
That's bae?
Yeah, that's.
So if you with a man, that's not bae?
So when a man go 50-50, it's a roommate, but when it's a shorty, it's bae.
It's kind of tricky. That's why I don't know how to answer it.
I feel like the reason why it might come off like that is because traditionally there's like things or characteristics that guys should have, and then there's characteristics that we should have as women. So I feel like like me for instance.
So y'all hold a man to tradition. I think it's the other way around. The woman is your roommate because it's a woman and she's not paying the bills, but the man is seen as a roommate. Go figure.
Instance, like I date men, and I feel like if a man says, "Oh, he's a man leading in his masculinity," then it's like you have no problem protecting, providing, doing all the things that we're told traditional men do, and I have no problem doing things that traditional women do. Like I have no problem cooking, cleaning, none of that. So I feel like when I'm with my sister and we go out, like. We both like it's like an unspoken thing that we know we're both gonna pay for ourselves, but I have no problem paying for my sister and she has no problem paying for me. So I feel like for me personally, I can't really say too much because I'll treat my friends like they my girl. Or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I don't know how to answer the question. Yeah. I honestly don't, because it also depends on the type of woman that I'm with too, because there are women out there that are masculine too. They come off masculine.
They gotta pay the bills?
They don't have to,
but
that's the thing. They like to. You know what I mean? I've dated women that don't want me to do anything. They just want to treat me. They just want to give me everything, and like a man. But it's like
they can't even hit it. They just got liquor. They ain't even getting the.
I think y'all get that wrong.
Oh, word.
No,
what they getting?
Everything a man does, a woman can do.
It's just that
I think that's
the only
she can't do.
Oh yes.
Girls is just they're not gonna feel it like how y'all feel.
Exactly. That's why she can't do it.
All they know is the guy slam dancing the girl guy, right? This is not supposed to be happening. I'm confused. That's all they know. It's pleasure, right? Receiving, Sodom and Gomorrah. That's where we're at. That's the time we're in.
Oh, you can get pleasure.
Yo, at the world run out of rubber and plastic, they're in trouble.
And you're not the things with dykes.
The world run out of rubber and plastic.
And maybe I'm using the wrong term. I apologize. Dykes or studs or whatever the term.
AG.
AG.
Y'all have it wrong.
They have the worst end of the sticks because they don't get pleasure in return. Women ain't eating a pussy.
No,
like, you know what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
I think.
But
Some
some
do.
do.
Some
Some
do.
You know,
That's the
they
problem.
They do.
Yeah. Do get pleasure in
I
return.
know a
That's
girl.
the-
Like I have like a little side to me.
Oh
so,
my
like, I'm not
gosh.
like, listen, I don't eat box.
Exactly, y'all don't
But
do
look,
shit.
no,
Y'all just
look,
want
but
pleasure.
look,
That's why y'all want.
wait,
That's why y'all want them because y'all just want pleasure.
Because
Like
me
that's it.
personally, I don't eat box, but I know a girl who's a masculine female, and she likes to receive. She does not like to give unless she's been with you for more than a year. And that's why me and her couldn't work because I like to
I'm talking
receive
about
and
an
she likes to
exception.
receive.
Like most women ain't going down.
But if you're a
G.
lesbian, lesbians they don't care because if that's their preference. So they don't have like a feminine lesbian has no problem getting down with a masculine a female because that's their pleasure. That's what they like. That's how they get they get arousal. But like a girl like me who I kind of like guys, I like guys more than I like.
You see this here? You see this? And you'll find this more in our community, right? Where they getting down with girls. I think even a sister, the way she's nodding her head, yes. All three have been with a female before. This is wild. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Like girls, and I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a girl like me is gonna have that where I'm not licking.
So when you say you like girls, what do you like?
I kiss girls. I might do a little 1-2, but that's as far as it's going.
Okay, you're just a little curious.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit. Fine.
Yo,
not too much.
JL, what's your thoughts on it? He just sitting back like, yo, this is
I'm
crazy.
listening,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Say the question again, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask you. Can you...
Yeah. So the question is, why are women more likely to have balance and equal partnerships when they date each other, but adopt a traditional gender role when dating with men?
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't sent to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you say when they date each other. You know what I mean?
You said date each other?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Be
I didn't get it like that.
I
thought it was like a friendship
with
shit.
each other, with each other.
Oh, with. All right. So okay.
But,
so
but you meant that as in like dating.
But like dating,
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I think it's just because they know what they want in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, that question wasn't sent to me that way. So I definitely had a different answer. But yeah, I think it's just because they know what they want and they they have the same
mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it's kind of an expectation thing. Like with a girl, okay, we're both girls, so it's like
you don't expect each other to do anything.
I'm gonna do it, you gonna do it, either way one of us is gonna do it. But with females, I feel like when you're dealing with a guy, is like
the expectation of
you're the provider, so it's like, okay, I'm expecting you to do this and do that and do this.
You see, the wild thing is they're expecting it. Now she said she's willing to cook everything, clean everything, but is it everybody? Like, I'll tell you, in my household, my wife is willing to do everything all the time. I don't let her. I don't. I'll step in, but that's the thing. You're expecting it from a man. But if you're broke and alone and a man can't provide 50%, then you're broken alone paying your bills. That's what doesn't make sense to me.
The girl is like, well, I'm gonna do it, or
I'm gonna do
you gonna do it.
Yeah,
it's more of a you're not expecting. Yeah, it's more of that.
And okay.
It depends on the type of woman, the type of person.
Yeah, or like the relationship, because like her relationship with a girl will be different from like ours, because we're sisters. So like I don't know if they can hear me. Like we're sisters, so we don't have no problem paying for each other, but like it's like an unspoken rule that we're just gonna pay for ourselves. Versus like if a guy asks me to go out, I'm expecting you to pay realistically.
It's the same thing with girls, though.
Like even though I'll have it for myself, but I'm gonna expect you because you want this time out of me. You want to take me here. You want to experience.
Well, so hold on. Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like if you ask me out,
Yeah.
If you ask me to go out, I'm expecting you to pay.
If a girl asks me
That's
out,
different.
I'm expecting her to pay. I'm
Right.
paying for it. So it's the same thing.
And
so
if
it
you
just
ask the guy out,
depends on who.
Right.
If I ask a girl out, I'm
or
paying
we
for
can
her.
even go 50-50, but like,
but
something.
I'm not gonna ask no man out. So I don't know.
I mean, at least you honest. We know that's the truth.
We know.
Well,
We know.
Women ain't gonna ask men out.
I mean, I feel like it's because at least for me, or like for us, is because I want to know that you actually like me or you're into me. Like, I don't want to be looking like no thirsty ass bitch. Like, oh, you want to go out with me? Like, look thirsty, or like, because that's like for us. I feel like for a lot of females,
You understand that's the risk that guys take all the time, though, right?
Yeah, but
great point.
As a masculine thing, y'all lead.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all take the first step, and we follow behind that. We following y'all energy.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
How do you feel about a woman proposing to you?
Like,
as a man?
Like for
That's
marriage?
a good question.
Yeah, like for marriage. Like if she goes down on her knees and then propose to you,
like
she might propose the idea.
would you?
Got it.
No, I mean like in public, in front of everyone. Like
She has a point.
Make
She has
you
a
feel
point.
like less masculine, or how would you feel about it?
Right.
Yeah, I'll pick her up. I definitely won't let her.
For sure.
You wouldn't like it?
No.
You wouldn't like it? You wouldn't like it?
No.
You wouldn't like it?
I don't think so. No.
I like it because y'all.
Okay.
I'll be flattered. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be flattered. I'll be flattered. But I wouldn't. Nah.
Like a guy realistically doesn't want us to.
Right.
So why would I?
Thing
ask
with
you
the
out?
whole dating thing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to be the ones to ask y'all out. We don't want to be.
Yeah, but the way it's going, seen a lot of y'all do it, and I've saw some ladies do it greatly and better than a lot of men. Yes, it depends. You have to pick up that skill. It goes hand in hand with things like sales. Men have had to talk to women. Men have had to do certain things, but the way it's gotten now, even with things like this discussion here, men are not comfortable with this. Men are not. So what men are saying, it's okay. You like this, we won't deal.
Nah.
Yeah, but if you want to do something, when you want to,
I was just about to say, like me, I would ask if I want to do something.
You can't expect me to know what you want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Right, but that's
you better read her mind, nigga.
Because y'all are gonna be like,
right.
women expect us to read their minds and whatever.
No, but
That's
it's
how
like
y'all
just
look
showing
at
genuine interest. Like, hey, when are you free? I'm free.
Where's is y'all interest at? Y'all interested in us too, right?
All right, but I'm like not all right. But me,
not always.
Now, realistically, I'm not gonna say I've never been the first one to talk to a guy. Be like, hey, I think you're cute and this, that, and there. Like, I'll do it. I have no problem. Like, if I'm feeling myself enough that day, I feel like if my confidence is high enough that day, and I'm feeling like that girl, and I feel like I could pull him. I'm down. I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Like, cause sometimes it just be like, cause sometimes realistically, like me personally, as a brown skinned Black woman, like there's a lot of guys that don't like girls my color or girls that look like me. Or like me, even wearing the afro and stuff. Like I think
that's a myth that Black women are starting to put in their own.
No. Because if I was to ask y'all type, y'all have a type. So sometimes
chocolate.
I was gonna say the same.
Yeah, but I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying like sometimes.
Mine too. I don't know.
That don't like Black girls.
Really, I've met guys that prefer, not that they don't like, but they prefer lighter women or light skinned girls.
That's a myth that TV told you guys.
What myth? There's guys who don't like Black girls.
Yeah, and it's the flip for everything too.
I was about to say it's women that don't like light skin.
Yeah,
women that don't like dark skin.
I like chocolate man. So it's like but that's,
yeah, it's mostly women. I think guys will date anybody. That's facts. Guys will. We've always been like that.
That's my thing. So it's like if a light skinned guy was to look at me and be like, "Oh, you look like you like Black boys," I'm not really gonna want to try to talk to you because I feel like I'm not your type. I will respect that because sometimes I feel like I might not be a guy's type, so I'm not gonna want to put myself in a position.
That's an insecurity you got to work yourself out.
That's kind
of you got
to
lead with confidence.
It's kind of you.
I mean, not even. It's not really a confidence thing because I'm very confident. You either gonna like
you can't be if you thinking that you read somebody's mind.
I have a type. Like me, I have a type.
Yeah, but you see how you just
hold on, y'all.
You see how you just me?
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, you see how you saying, most men don't like dark skin.
No, not most men. I just know that there are men in general.
Yeah, but then all right, then take a survey here.
What?
Darker light.
Like how I like.
I don't have a type.
Well, darker light.
I like melanated women. Yeah.
Dark skin.
All right. I would say the same thing. So you can't even go there.
I mean, but it's like
it's like, you know what I mean?
Yo, see, and that goes back to the hive mind mentality.
Hive mind.
Like, yo,
so you're looking at the general population.
All right, let me be real. The reason why I feel like that is because when I was when I was younger, guys didn't like me because I was brown and I was chocolate. Like, and that's real. I had to go through that.
Maybe it was something else.
We agree.
No, I'm telling.
How you know? You
because I would see them kiki ha 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 flirty flirty with the little white girls. So it's
wait, you chocolate?
But that's what I'm saying.
She's brown.
Well, I think, and I don't know how old she is, but back in the day, I remember 90s and 80s. I don't know if she's from that time. I doubt it. But in the 2000s, I think guys dated black women. But guys always liked everything. Little boys, yeah, that probably did happen. When they were little boys, they probably forgot. Maybe they didn't like dark-skinned women.
I'm She's chocolate.
She be losing me.
Chocolate.
Yeah, she be losing
I'm
me.
saying, me personally, like when you look at me, you're gonna know I'm black. You're gonna know I'm black or Fripp, even though I'm not as dark as my sister.
Right, but you're
going after Antonio Banderas.
I mean, when I was really, really young, yeah.
Oh, you go.
But I'm saying, but it's
So
not
you
to say
wanted the
that
ones
they're
didn't want you.
no, but that's the thing I learned like throughout that. Like there are guys that just prefer lighter girls, and I'm okay with that. But I'm just saying, like,
what if they were preferring the more feminine girl? Oh man. And you got it twisted between them thinking that you thinking that it's just the light skinned girls. Maybe the light skinned girls were way more feminine than you.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
And that could be it too, but
so you can't.
I didn't know. I'm very masculine.
Bingo.
Me and my sister, we're both very masculine.
So you ever asked like?
You got it. Like,
why is that? Why is that?
They just admitted they're very masculine, and that's a problem. Well, I know this show is taking place in New York, so I could imagine how masculine they are, and guys definitely avoiding that, and that could have been an issue. That was my thing when I was young. I'm from New York. When women were too masculine, I avoided them. I dated dark-skinned women. My son's mother's dark-skinned, but she doesn't seem masculine now. But from what she's explaining and how she's explaining it, it's like, what's up, brother? What's up there? But still, she said she was masculine. That's most likely what it was.
Hold on. Why is that such a thing for women to say proudly out loud? Like, is that why?
No, it's no, because it's not flex.
Ain't no nigga ever gonna say, "Damn, me and my bro, we feminine." Like,
no. It's not that. It's realistic.
Don't even Google
Let me say something. I feel like realistically, me growing up the way I had to grow up, especially in the society that we live in, I'm a girl with a body, and I've had a body from young. I've felt the need to always cover myself and not be as feminine, so I won't get the attention, the unwanted male attention at a young age. So me doing that for so long made me kind of shield myself and being masculine, wearing baggy clothes, not really being so and dainty, because I don't want to seem like
you just said unwanted men attention.
Yeah, but I was young.
So like, did you
imagine being?
But you were young when you were saying they're not coming for you; they're coming for somebody else. Right. But you're still covering yourself up to not.
I'm talking about
have
like
them.
boom. When I go to when I would I like I don't know what grade was this. I want to say like 7, 5, like elementary school. Like you wear a uniform and stuff like that, right? As a girl, when you have a body as a female. When you wear a skirt, it's always going to be higher in the back. Right. You have body, right? At a young age, having body, you feel uncomfortable wearing stuff like that. So me as a girl, I'm going to school. I'm obviously going to like the boys in my school. So if I'm seeing them, I'm not dressed like a boy. I'm doing regular stuff. I'm still a girl.
But your attitude is manly.
What I want to know is what were the girls that were getting the...
I was just about to say that. There you go.
No.
But no, were they...
So the uniform or whatever, were they doing
it was the
much?
Same. No, because we're young. We were young. This is what I'm saying. When I was younger, I've experienced it.
Okay, so maybe they were allowing the boys to touch them then.
But that's what I'm saying. Like now that I'm older, it's not really like a big thing for me.
You know how you sound like women always say this, right? When they talk about men, and they be like, "Oh, men be having a heart brush in 2nd grade, and then they carry it to their adulthood." That's how you sound right now. Like, you talking about some shit that happened in middle school.
There's a difference between boys and men. boys turn into men. But maybe the girls back then, they wanted the more.
Yeah.
They needed it probably, you know.
Correct.
So they were allowing the boys.
But that's why I
to
say,
do
like,
more.
now that I'm older, it's just more or less like I'm just realistic with myself. I know people have a type. Like, I know I have a type, so I can't be like, oh, you're not gonna have a type because you're a man. You just like anything. That's me stereotyping you to be a man or a dog or just to like anything when that's not true, because there are men who have a type.
But how you prejudging what his type is just based on his look? Though?
Listen, I watched I watched one of y'all episodes, and it was like how they thought you like more of like the lighter.
They always get it wrong. They all every single.
But that's the thing. That's just what people do. We prejudge. I feel like everybody even if it's not a lot or something.
It's still wrong. You can't justify the shit.
I think that's what women do. I don't know men. I don't know if men prejudge like, oh, she probably like dark skin.
She don't look like she like a light skin. I still shoot my shot.
I don't think men have to prejudge that, because most women, when they articulate themselves about men, they always articulate that they want dark skinned men. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, which is why light skinned men are now feeling like, damn, women usually have this preference for tall, dark, and handsome, whatever the case is. Oh, I can't really fuck with a light skin because they associate light skin with having more feminine qualities. And it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But yes, that's what they associate darker skinned men with more masculine qualities and lighter skinned men with more feminine qualities.
With that being said,
it's usually actually the opposite. Because when you're growing up, you know, well, I come from Queens, so I think that's what it was.
I've never seen a light skinned nigga with issues getting girls or like issues with his confidence because he's light skinned.
Right.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's
I hear the tall dog and handsome thing, but all light skinned, they still confident with themselves.
Nah.
You light skin?
Yeah, but I know he dark skin. He don't got a problem with getting girls either.
Yeah, you handsome. All of y'all handsome. So what?
But it's a confident thing. You think if you gonna go around talking about, damn, I know they ain't gonna. They always talking about light
She
skin.
said I'm too yellow.
Like it's a confidence thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh shit! You hearing yourself? Yo, the Daily Rapper crew not responsible for anybody getting.
They sound
that's
way
in the way,
right. Listen, let's get back to this goddamn topic. Yo, Ace, why are women more likely to have an equal partnership when they date each other opposed to with men?
I done forgot my answer. Equal partnership. I would say because it's like, you know, when you see like somebody walking down the street and they like a woman walking down the street, she's struggling with her bags. You want to help her, whatever. But if you see like a strapping young man walking down the street, like nobody wants to help him. Like he got it. You know what I'm saying? So I think is the idea of men always having it, basically. So it's like, yeah, when he come into my life, he got his and he can help me with mine. When a girl come into your life, it's like, oh, we both weak, so we gonna help each other and hold it up. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be a partner. It gotta be a partner.
I was just about to say, you better be careful what you saying.
I say we
be careful what you saying.
These two independent women right here. But
I get y'all independent. But if it's a big like.
All right, I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, he was like,
you gotta chill.
He got scared.
But what I'm saying is, if it was like this table right here, all four of us would probably look at this like, all right, we could pick this up and take that out.
But I feel like I can do that by myself. I don't need help. I'm an independent woman. You know what I have to do by myself.
Strong, masculine, independent woman.
Not too much. Not too much.
I got a name for that though. You know how like women call
hyper-independency.
No. You know how women call men sassy?
Oh yeah.
You ladies are manny. That's y'all new name. Manny. That's gonna be the new equivalent.
I don't even want to say it because
you acting manny right now.
That's it. They're masculine, and usually they can't handle harsh truths. So a lot of men choose not to deal. That's what's going on here. Because they're being kind and calm and cool right now because they're here in this environment. I don't know them, but could you imagine what they're like outside of here?
You a manny. You a manny. You manny. You know what I'm saying? I coined the phrase when women are masculine and they trying to be they manny.
Yeah, manny.
Well, I have my masculine name already, and it's Maurice.
Maurice Manny.
Maurice.
Are you really want?
I don't want to be a. No. All right, I'm a real ass nigga, but I'm a bad. I feel like
You got dildos? You got dildos?
No, I don't like the toy thing.
Yeah.
Just give me the real thing.
I thought you was walking around with this.
Nah.
Walk on
But that's the thing. Like, I have no problem wearing masculine clothes. Like, I'll put on a sweatsuit, sneakers. You're very single. Fanny pack.
That's comfortable though.
Yeah,
to me.
like I like to be comfortable. I like to, I feel like you can't. I feel like as a girl, you have to be able to fluctuate between your femininity and your masculinity.
But that's why is looking past you. We don't want a woman that's doing that.
Yeah.
We want a woman.
So you don't want an independent woman?
Huh?
You don't want an independent woman?
No, my woman could be independent, but I don't want a
masculine to be independent.
Don't want that.
That's not a masculine. That's not.
No, like, I'm not saying, you have to accept me because I want to be. But
no,
I feel like me personally, I'm gonna explain this because I feel like a lot of guys don't understand. Me personally, I'm a girl who has to be independent. I don't have a man to rely on.
It's regular life. Everybody's independent.
Guys, that happens a lot though, especially in NYC. I don't know why they feel like that. I mean, it depends if you're in the 5 boroughs and you walk outside and you got that thing, but still, girls like that. You know what guys do out there? Doesn't matter if she doesn't want to be talked to in New York, in certain areas, actually you're in the ghetto or you're walking through areas, even in the city, you will be approached. The guy will say hello. Not so much in the city, but when you're in the 5 boroughs or sometimes even Long Island, yes, a guy will approach you.
And I feel like if a guy's gonna come into my life, if he's gonna show me genuine, real masculinity, where he wants to lead and he wants to do this and that, I have no problem going into my feminine side and being
y'all not going to attract those men. I promise you. You can't attract those men because those men are going. You're gravitating towards.
I literally dated a guy. Listen, as soon as we link up, he pays for everything.
Where's he at now?
Oh gosh.
Yes.
More things happen.
But look, where is he at now?
Where is your husband?
Great question. Where is he right now?
Answer. Why do women associate being independent with being masculine though? You can be feminine and still be independent. There are feminine women out here that are independent for sure.
But that's why when he said what he was saying, even though I didn't get to let him finish, I said hyper independency. My hyper independency is what makes me so masculine.
But it's also going to make you very single.
Yeah. And I am single, but I don't think it's because of my hyper independency.
No, I think women need to understand that.
I'm single because I feel
don't say by choice.
Yes.
No, I wasn't gonna say by choice. I feel like I'm single because I run into a lot of guys that have how do I put this? Because I don't want to feel like it's all men. It's not all men, but there's a lot of guys who have a problem being honest with what they want or being direct with what they really want.
We don't want to date another.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like I said, I have no problem being feminine. There are guys who meet me and don't have much of an issue with how, because I'm not like aggressively masculine. You see how I look right now?
What if they think they don't have a problem with it and then they figure out they do?
And then that's a conversation you need to have with me and be honest.
But what if they don't want to change you?
It's not about changing me. In the end of the day, I know I'm a girl who's always had to technically be on the masculine side of things. So I don't have a problem stepping into my femininity when you're being the man you need to be.
She's scarred. She thinks she's okay. That's the sad part. She's scarred.
Like if I'm being
men ain't falling for that anymore. I'm being honest with you. We're not falling for that shit no more. Either come feminine or don't come at all, bro.
You gotta do the work prior to meeting that person to be your feminine self.
But I am feminine. When guys
you just sat here the whole show talking about
maybe she's not as feminine, but she's submissive. Yeah. If you give her the chance to be submissive, then she'll be submissive.
Yeah, you know how to turn it on and off.
Listen. If a nigga came up to you and he's like, "Hey, girl, like, can we talk?" Like, you would talk to him?
He gonna turn it on and what?
No, she
you
not.
What?
What's wrong?
So you like feminine men?
She just said you like masculine men that in they feminine.
No.
So you like feminine men?
Thank you. Be real.
No.
So you like feminine men?
Because if you giving me like, if you're how do I put this? Because they're guys with high pitched voice. Not
she said, yeah. Liar. So you want a man, so you're 5'7" and want a man that's 5'8" too, right?
Only that. I feel like there are guys that are like, if you're like a goofy guy, that like I've met goofy guys that just do funny shit like that.
But do you like feminine men as well, man?
Yeah, they know it's not
what do you
feminine.
consider a feminine man?
That's not what he's saying.
Sassy.
No. Gay and feminine.
No, that's not gay.
No, not gay, because it got men with the mannerisms.
Yeah.
It got men with the
that's like Metro.
It got men with the mannerisms. Like Will.i.am came out the other day. He said he's a feminine man. I mean, he has the mannerisms. He speaks like he's very emotional, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he's straight, but he likes women. So if he's feminine in his mannerisms and his appearance.
Give me an example. Like
he got a switch when he walk.
He in the mirror more than you.
He paint his nails.
I don't feel like being in the mirror more than me is.
Bro, you making this way harder than it gotta be, bro. You do not like feminine men. Like
if a guy is in the mirror, that's because he's like a pretty boy.
I get it. So
that's one.
But a feminine man, you do not like a feminine man. You will not accept a feminine man. The same way that a man does not like a masculine woman, and he's not accepting that.
Feminine, I don't think of like when you say a feminine man, I can't picture that. When you say a sassy man, I can picture a sassy man.
Right, but even if a sassy man,
so say sassy.
But even if this sassy man could turn it off and on, like how you do, would you accept that?
We got our answer. She been done.
Yeah.
Nah.
You like Mayweather in this motherfucker.
She doing the little Kim dance.
That's my favorite move to do.
That's your favorite move to do.
That's funny as hell.
Crazy. Like if you switch harder than I switch, that's outrageous.
Word.
But I don't walk with my pants sagging and limping and all this. I don't do that. I walk like a lady. I present myself as a lady. I don't like.
I don't want talking to me like.
Right.
But I'm from the Bronx. I'm ghetto, not ghetto, because I don't want to say people are ghetto.
She just said it. She's from the Bronx. I had one time, but it was just to play with. I lived a foul life.
It sounds like you making a lot of excuses, my boy. A lot of excuses. You just gotta do the work to heal. That's like you go to therapy? You go to therapy?
I've done therapy before. I'm healing right now. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I have no problem. Like I feel like a real woman has no problem being in between both. Like knowing when to be masculine.
This is the problem. We don't want this. We want this.
But at the same time, I feel like I have to protect, provide, lead for myself, right? So I'm technically, that's what I'm saying. It's not hard to switch it off, but I'm mainly going to be in that mask.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to stop it right here. It's about to be over too. But this is a big issue. They don't understand. Maybe they weren't raised by fathers, but it's a problem. And especially coming out of New York, they don't know how to turn it on and keep it on. That's the thing. She said, I know how to turn it on, but keep it on and continuously be like that. Be like that for me. Be like that every moment of the day. When you're upset, be feminine. Don't start cursing me out and base yourself up. Like, come on now. That's what turns a guy off. Probably why you don't have a man. You got to learn what's the problem before you solve it. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. See you next week.